This video series includes 3 lessons covering academic integrity and plagiarism. In Lesson 1 of the Academic Integrity and Plagiarism module, you will receive an overview of academic integrity, academic dishonesty, and plagiarism. The first video covers definitions of academic integrity, academic dishonesty, and plagiarism, along with highlighting implications for you as a student at Illinois State and out in the real world. Before we get started, take a moment and ask yourself, what do I think academic integrity is? And how would I define it? If it helps, write it down. Here at Illinois State University, academic integrity is defined and measured according to the Code of Student Conduct, which states, students are expected to be honest in all academic work. A student's attachment of their name on any academic exercise shall be regarded as assurance that the work is the result of the student's own thought, effort, and study. Academic dishonesty at a broad level is a breakdown of trust between the instructor and the student as a result of actions by the student. This includes plagiarism and outright cheating. Here are some scenarios. Which ones do you think are academic dishonesty? Paying a third-party source to write a paper for you, reusing work from another class or assignment, collaborating on work that is meant to be individual. The first one is considered academic dishonesty, and most students guess this correctly. The second one isn't as obvious, but it is considered academic dishonesty. Finally, the third option is also considered academic dishonesty because the assignment is not a group project. Most students have a general idea of what plagiarism is. Specifically, it is using someone else's ideas and passing them off as your own. Plagiarism is a subgroup of violations of academic dishonesty. Here are some real-world examples of plagiarism. In this first example, the artist Gemma Carroll's work was used without permission by the company Wet Seal. This means that Gemma would not receive any monetary compensation for the t-shirt sold. Normally, an artist would take legal action. However, in this case, because the company is going out of business, Gemma is not able to recoup any money. In the second example, the girlfriend of a former bachelor took another person's heartfelt Instagram caption to their partner and used it as her own to her boyfriend. This act of plagiarism probably won't result in legal action, but the stolen caption was by another famous person. So people noticed, people commented, and it was all around embarrassing for the former bachelor and his girlfriend. This last example is probably the most egregious. The popular podcast Crime Junkie was caught plagiarizing other journalists and investigators who reported on the crimes the podcast was focusing on. Plagiarism was so extensive that several episodes had to be removed. This resulted in tarnishing the podcast's reputation and loss of income. You may be wondering why it matters right now while you are here at ISU. First, your professors and instructors expect your work and not someone else's. Second, any academic dishonesty violations, including plagiarism, can result in poor grades, suspensions, or worse, being barred from the university altogether. Third, if your case is reviewed by Student Conduct and Community Responsibilities, it takes time, and it could mean you miss course registration deadlines or be prevented from completing a research project. Before we get into the specifics of plagiarism in the next video, you should be aware that academic dishonesty and plagiarism can impact you even outside of the university. No matter what your profession, you will need to know how to attribute research and other people's work. Failing to do so can hurt your reputation or job. And remember that ideas have value, and plagiarizing others' work often means a loss of income for them. In the next lesson, we'll take a closer look at the many types of plagiarism.